You're listening to Soundside. Hello there. I'm producer Jason Megatron Burrows. Libby may be out today, but we have made it to the end of the work week. And since tomorrow is a holiday, you're probably trying to figure out what to do with a whole 3 days of free time ahead of you. So don't worry. I've got a big list of everything to do on the 4th of July and beyond. This is the weekend warm-up. All right, let's knock this out. If you are looking for fireworks, we've got options. So many options. Here in Seattle proper, the Lake Union fireworks will pop off at 10:15 on the 4th of July. And there are also fireworks happening in, deep breath, Arlington, Bellevue, Carnation, Everett, Federal Way, Kenmore, Kent, Kingston. Whew, I am already out of breath, and I'm only through K in the alphabet. Rest assured, if it's fireworks you want, you can find them, and we have a huge list of all the different celebrations happening across the state at KUOW.org/Soundside. Now, that said, Commissioner of Public Lands Dave Upthegrove wants you to be safe.
The bottom line is this: don't be an idiot. Don't set the state on fire with your fireworks. 4th of July weekend is a fun time. Let's not make it a dangerous one.
So maybe stick to watching the pros do it instead of bringing your own. There are also a ton of different parades happening on the 4th. Let's give this another shot. Actually, you know what? I have a list of all 14 parades happening for you at our website, KUOW.org/Soundside. Most of them start around noon, but Arlington is the outlier with a 5 p.m. start for those late afternoon Liberty vibes. Now, for more patriotism, you can come to Fisher Pavilion at Seattle Center at noon on Friday for the 40th annual naturalization ceremony. Witness the Honorable David G. Estudillo, Chief United States District Judge for the Western District Court of Washington, as he swears in over 500 new citizens of the United States of America. It's a time-honored tradition and an important day for our new citizens, complete with an honor guard, performances of the national anthem and America the Beautiful, and finishing up with the new inductees reciting the Pledge of Allegiance for the first time as U.S. citizens. That is from noon until 1 p.m. at Fisher Pavilion at Seattle Center. Now, let's switch to another time-honored American tradition, civic engagement. Ballard's Push-Pull Art Supply Store will be hosting a community event on Friday dedicated to writing postcards and letters to government officials. The name of this event is not safe for radio broadcasts, but the sentiment behind it is inherently patriotic, engaging with public figures and making your voice heard. Organizers are providing postcards, supplies, postage, and voter registration assistance. The event is from 1 until 4, Friday at Push-Pull in Ballard, and they ask for RSVPs to have enough supplies and for attendees to bring snacks to share. Now, it has been said that there is nothing more American than apple pie and baseball. Unfortunately, I don't have an apple pie event for you, but there is a ton of baseball happening this weekend. The Mariners are playing against the Pittsburgh Pirates Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at T-Mobile Park. And since our supervising producer, Sarah Leibovitz, would argue that soccer is pretty dang American too, you can also catch the Sounders at Lumen Field on Sunday as they take on the Columbus Crew. Just down the street from the stadiums, you can check out Pioneer Square Fest. It's 2 days of music, arts, and culture with over 80 street vendors and 20 live bands performing across 5 different stages. Walking around the streets in Vendor Village is free, but you can buy a wristband that will get you into all the venues hosting performances and get you various discounts throughout the festival. The music all happens on Saturday, but the vendors will be open both Saturday and Sunday in Pioneer Square. For something completely different, why not head up to Bellingham for the Fairhaven Chicken Festival? The festival starts at noon with food and carnival games, performers, arts, and crafts. Bring your best chicken costume for the costume contest, warm up your pipes for the chicken and rooster crowing contest, do the chicken dance, and stick around after the festival for a screening of Chicken Little on the outdoor stage. I, for one, have been training for the crowing contest my entire life, so good luck, chicken enthusiasts. It's all happening at the Fairhaven Village Green in Bellingham on Saturday. And finally, something near and dear to my heart, Star Wars. Specifically, The Empire Strips Back, a burlesque parody. If seeing sexy Jabba the Hutt is your jam, this is the performance for you. There are scantily clad stormtroopers teasing Twi'leks, and of course, Chewbacca. He's virtually naked all the time, right? The nationally touring burlesque extravaganza starts a 2-month run at the Cornish Playhouse at Seattle Center on Saturday, but the Emperor's Zone is already sold out for the weekend. Personally, I just want to see how they're going to add Grogu to the show. All right, that's it. So much to do for a 4th of July weekend. As usual, we will have links to all of these events, plus the fireworks and parade locales at kuow.org/Soundside. And you can find even more events by checking out KUOW's podcast, Meet Me Here. If you would like to suggest an event for future installments of the segment, please shoot me an email, soundside@kuow.org. And thank you for listening to Soundside. I am Jason Megatron Burrows, and that's what you could be doing this weekend.
Thanks for listening to Soundside. By the way, this show is only possible because listeners support us. If you are able to give right now, check out the show notes for a link to donate. And don't forget, you can listen live on KUOW 94.9 FM Seattle at noon and 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, or anytime online at kuow.org.